Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Hey guys, so today I am bringing you what a lot of people have been wondering, and that is the first 48 hours with the Pixel 2 XL. Now this smartphone has been the case of a lot of controversy, and overall with this controversy has been dealing with the screen. Now this screen might look better to you through my camera lens, just because of the way I have it set, and it's a little bit more vibrant, and that might get punched up in the editing. But overall, this screen is dull. It is so dull with colors, and we do know it's a software issue. This blue tint, when you kind of lift it up and move it to the side and everything like that, that is something that is going to be able to be fixed, but the blue tint will not. So the blue tint will not be able to be fixed. That's a hardware issue. That it will not be able to be fixed. What can be fixed, however, is the lack of color on this display. Now this display really is the display of a $200 smartphone. It really is. It's so dull in color. IPS screens like on the iPhone and other $500 smartphones and everything look better than it. It really does. Now, they can fix this with a software update, and I really do believe that Google will. So enough about the display. How about the camera? That's the other most talked about thing. Is this really the best camera ever? Is this, far above everyone else? Yes and no. I mean, first of all, I have seen so many photos posted on Instagram and all this kind of stuff, and like, oh yeah, everyone keeps saying it's like the best camera ever. You never have these in it. Every time I see a photo taken, I don't know if they're messing with the EV or what and really kind of fine tuning it, but automatic, this still has lens flare. So if you have a light source in there, you get a really bad lens flare in any of these shots, which was the same issue that the Pixel XL had last year. But if you don't have that, man, does it look good. Low light looks really crisp, really good. Now we will have the camera comparison against this one and the Note 8 shortly, but again, that lens flare is always there, and that is just one thing. Now in terms of the blur effect, it comes out really nice and clean overall, and again, this is with one lens, and we've seen this on other phones, like the S8 has had it. Heck, ever since the S5, we've been able to do the blur effect with one lens for Samsung smartphones. This is Google's first time around, but they've had a lot more time to perfect it, so it does look a lot better in certain situations, but it does have some harsher adjustments later. The nice thing is you can always just flip to it without it or it with it, so that is a nice ability to have. Now overall, when you have outdoor shots, they look great, the colors all look good. It really looks fine, and it looks better on a computer screen than, again, this screen, because the colors on here might look a little bit dull, but man, do they look good when you put them on another screen. So overall, really good when it comes to all the vibrancy and all of the quality when it comes to it. Now, when it comes to the sound quality, it really sounds good. Overall, with these speakers, we have a really good audio quality, and these front-facing speakers really sound great. So let's listen.
So let's go fulfill prophecy. Come on. I'll be your hero, baby. If you let me, I promise I will be there for you in your time of need, in your darkest hour.
Now, I'll probably be doing a side-by-side speaker comparison, comparing this to the Note 8 as well as the iPhone X when we get that one in the studio. But overall, these are some of the best smartphone speakers, definitely in this price range. And it has to deal with a lot of the fact that I can go like this, and I'm not covering up the speaker. How about that? Samsung, LG, and everyone else that has the speaker at the freaking bottom. This is so much better. It's a great feature to have front-facing stereo speakers. It's what consumers have been asking for. Hey, Google actually delivered it. So that's a real standout point too. In terms of the extra functions like the squeeze function, I don't like it that much, to be honest, and I've adjusted it to lower because I did have a lot of accidental presses. So it's okay. I still think saying, okay, Google, is much better, much quicker, in my opinion. It's just a lot easier. Now, I understand that squeezing it is quicker than holding your button down, but not by much. So overall, I do like this layout better of OK Google more so than it. I do also like the Google at the bottom. I do like that feature a lot. This hasn't really moved that much, although I haven't had too many appointments. Next week I'm going to have a lot of appointments, so I'll see how that is. But overall, in terms of my first impressions, this phone is really good, but until they fix the screen, again, it's still on my status that I cannot recommend this phone. The screen really is bad enough that I can recommend it. Until they fix the software issue, I won't recommend this phone. Once they fix it, I think this definitely should be a contender. Still not convinced it's the best one though. We'll have to wait and see. Alright guys, let me know what test and what do you want to see before we get the full review out, and what phones do you want to see this compared to. We are already, of course, going to compare it to the Galaxy Note 8 and the iPhone X. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe up there. Make sure you follow us on social media right here. And of course, check out our latest video up there. And right down here, you're going to find the perfect video for you. Or at least that's what YouTube tells me. Thanks again.